The call came while I was halfway through lunch. "Mr. Hayes, this is Principal Vaughn. You need to come to the school right away. Park in the back. Don't use the main entrance." Her tone was steady, but something under the surface quivered. By the time I arrived, every classroom blind was drawn. 2 police cars sat quietly near the gym, engines humming softly in the cold November air. It felt heavier there, almost suffocating. The principal met me at the side door, her face drawn, like years had been shaved off her life in that moment. "We found something disturbing," she said, her voice barely above a whisper. "Please, just follow me." Down the empty hallway, my footsteps echoed against the tile. Behind the closed doors, faint whispers seemed to stop when I passed. She led me into her office and opened a brown folder on her desk. Inside were photographs and drawings, some colored in crayon, depicting our house, my daughter, my wife, and a man I didn't recognize. The images were unsettling, wrong in ways I couldn't immediately describe, intimate yet distorted. My stomach tightened. Where did these come from? I asked. She didn't answer. Only, "You need to talk to your wife," she said, almost softly. When I got home, the house gleamed as if untouched. My wife was in the kitchen, humming quietly while stirring a pot on the stove. She smiled at me. "You're home early," I said, my throat dry, voice failing me. I watched her, the way she moved, the way her hair fell across her face, the meticulous calm of her gestures. Normal. Perfectly normal. "Who's the man in Lily's drawings?" I asked finally. She froze for a heartbeat, a tiny pause I almost missed. "What drawings?" she replied, too quickly. Then a laugh, sharp and brittle, like glass breaking softly. "Kids draw strange things," she added. "You're imagining too much." Her eyes avoided mine. That night, I couldn't sleep. I sat in Lily's room long after she drifted off, tracing every line on the walls, noting every toy and doll, noticing small changes I would have missed before. Every detail seemed suddenly important. For a week, I went through the motions, breakfasts, school runs, morning chatter, while silently observing. When she left the house, I checked her laptop, her phone, the passwords changed, screens face down. I installed a small camera in the hallway, another outside the front door. Then I waited. At first, nothing happened. Ordinary days. Then Thursday, 2:47 p.m., a man entered through the back door. Not a stranger. Greg Wilson, our neighbor 3 houses down. He hugged her like they hadn't seen each other in months. I watched the footage again and again, feeling each second tear at something inside me. When Lily came home, my wife kissed her forehead with the same gentle touch as always. Greg waved from the porch, casual, like dropping by for milk. My wife waved back. Friday, I requested Lily's counseling records from the school. Principal Vaughn handed me the file in silence. Inside, a note from the school therapist. "Mommy's friend tucks her in when Daddy is at work." The world stopped. That night, I confronted her. Quietly, deliberately. I laid the folder on the table. Drawings, the counselor's note, a printed still from the camera. She stared, lips trembling, color drained from her face. I said nothing. Tears came. Explanations tumbled out, but I didn't respond. Instead, I handed her a custody notice I had already filed. "They'll serve you Monday," I said. Her mouth opened. "You planned this?" "Yes." Silence stretched between us like a chasm. She reached for me. I stepped back. I wanted her to understand what I'd felt all week. The slow, horrifying realization that someone you loved has been living alive beside you. She sank into a chair. I left her there. That night, I slept on the couch, not out of necessity, but because I wanted to feel the house breathing without her. By morning, she was gone. No note, only the faint trace of her perfume lingering in the hallway. Lily woke and asked, "Where's Mommy?" I said softly. She went away for a while. My voice didn't falter. As I packed the drawings into a box of my lawyer, I realized something cruel and simple. Betrayal doesn't end with exposure. It lingers. It changes you. But clarity? Clarity feels like peace. I sealed the box, set it by the door, and exhaled. The house was quiet. Mine. and for the first time in weeks, I didn't miss her, not even a little.